Hey nail sisters, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you another way that you can design your nails by using something called color blocking, which is taking 3 or 4 colors and placing them close together on the nail. So you don't necessarily have to do like lines around the color blocking, but it does give the nails more details. So before I start drawing, I always envision that there's a straight line that goes down the middle of the nail. That way I know in my head it will help me to separate the left side and the right side so that my lines can always stay straight. So the first thing that I'm doing is placing dots down so that I can connect them from the top to the bottom. And another way to make sure your nail design is straight is to turn the finger around your view, which gives a more accurate view. So even if you don't know how to draw lines, just place dots and kind of connect them together. And one thing I want to point out is that when you're drawing, always use a brush that is for that, nail. So if you're working on a long nail like I'm doing, I should have used a longer nail art brush, not a short one. Those are good for short nails because you want to make it easier on yourself. You put a lot of strain when you're using a shorter brush on a longer nail. So now I'm doing the exact same thing on this nail, and now I'm going in with this black color. This is called Deep Ocean by D&D. I'm also using their gel nail art brush as well, and I will leave these in the description box. And also the Makartt nail art brushes are really great for doing nail designs. I really love those. I feel like those have the best control and they last a long time, even after I clean them. So what I'm doing next is going in and putting the black on the sides, making sure not to touch that straight line that I just did, and filling the sides in. Now I know some people can't find certain brands I use, and I'll try my best to link alternatives in the description box as well. Next, I'm drawing a red line going slanted, but I want the last one on each nail to be lower so that it looks like a pattern. Again, I'm trying to match everything up by placing dots and kind of doing a line going across. I also draw my lines very thin when I'm doing nail art, so if I need to go back in to fix anything, I feel like that's the nice part about using gel, is that you don't have to be scared if you mess up, because gel definitely gives you that flexibility to clean up with a little acetone. So, don't worry about if you mess up your nail art, because you can just take a cleanup brush and a little acetone or alcohol and make sure it's not too wet but just a little damp, and go in and clean it up that way. Now I'm going in and filling in underneath this red line. This one is called Fire Engine by D&D as well. So I'm doing this to bring the color block look together. I'm also being careful not to get the red into the black color. If you're too scared to go in and fill it in with your nail brush, the polish brush, then you can just use a nail art brush and just go in and fill it in that way. So this is how they look after we have put down the design, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to stick with the shiny coat or either go in with a matte coat, but I did decide that I wanted to just matte all of these nails, so that is exactly what I'm going to do here. And this is a matte by Novelty. So this is how they look after we have cured that for 30 seconds. And they look so nice, like just matte on their own. You can definitely leave your design this way without doing anything else. But what I'm going to do is I want to take it to the next level, and I want to add some charms, some rhinestones. So that's what I'm going to do here. And these charms are from Shein and also AliExpress, and the rhinestones also from AliExpress. I will leave those down in the description too. So this is how it is looking. So I did do the middle finger off camera just to kind of save time, and I'm gonna show the thumb. So a tip that I can give out if you are like working with rhinestones, so if you're working with big rhinestones like these, it's best to flash cure in between, or you can, that way it won't be moving, because what happened is that gel makes it spread out all over the nails. So that's exactly what happened. So I think I eventually took off that big, charm. So I basically started with my bigger rhinestones, then I did my medium, and then I did the small. It also helps if you have a gel consistency that is not loose. Like, I wish that I had my other builder gel, because that is a little bit more thicker in the consistency. This one is much more looser and slippery, which that's why these stones were moving. So that does help you when you're placing the rhinestones as well. And if you haven't checked out my rhinestone beginner guide tutorial, make sure that you do that. I'll try to leave a pop-up somewhere in the right hand side of this video so that you can go view that. And then what I like to do is to place down all the rhinestones first and then fix them later, because they will try to move around. So I just kind of place them randomly. And what I'm doing here is going in and filling in any areas that have any space. This is where you want to mix and match your rhinestones. So, medium, small, big. So just kind of fill in those areas and gaps with those. And also I did use caviar beads, and I forgot to show that, but I did use those as well. So I feel like I've been talking well throughout this video. So I'm going to let you all finish watching, and I will come back. And I did forget that you want to cure this for 30 seconds. And also, a thing that I forgot to do, and I didn't realize this until after the video, is wherever you like either put too much gel, or again, if that charm made that gel polish start spreading out, you can always just take your nail art brush and go in and fill in those areas where you have, like gel that's left, like you can see right here. And just if you have, like, for me, I would do a matte top coat in that area to kind of, you know, take away that top coat. And If your charm, like the rhinestone, got gel on it, don't worry about it. Just kind of spray it after you have cured it with alcohol, and then just take a nail brush with the bristles and just kind of go down the nails, so that way you can clean off any gel that got onto the rhinestone. This way the rhinestone will stay shiny. So this is how the nails came out after we finished the color blocking and adding the rhinestones, and I really like how these came out. I didn't want to do too much, like too many rhinestones to overdo the look. I really just wanted to kind of keep it simple, but just kind of, you know, add a little padass to it, to kind of give it another look. And I really like how it came out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something along the way. Let me know down below in the comments what you all think about these nails. And also, if you want to see a AliExpress nail art review where I bought some of these charms, beads, and rhinestones from AliExpress. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video.